And so you can't talk about black music in this country without talking about the influence of gospel music.
For sure.
Before blues, before R&B, there was gospel music. And I just want to be able to shed light on all the dope and talented artists, because see, you're talking about artists that don't need studios, they don't need auto-tune, they don't, you know, you could put a gospel artist on stage with anybody at any moment, and you know I'm speaking facts. Yes. And my guy, it's a problem.
Yes.
And I just want to be able to showcase all of these talented and incredible souls that we have in the genre that may not always get the spotlight, because gospel music is not just Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
Kirk Franklin is just an ambassador trying to yell in the microphone, come holler at us, come look at us, come look at this squad. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and pull up on Gang Gang, you know, because, you know, like the gang is deep. And I want people to really recognize and acknowledge just the depth of the abilities and skill sets, and not turn them off just because of their lyrical content. It wasn't something that I had any idea that would bring attention or conversation, you know. I think that if you look at the genesis of who I am, gospel music didn't influence me until I became a late teenager. I was influenced by the streets. I was influenced by hip hop music. Yeah. I was influenced, you know, as I was a rapper, and I was an MC. My name was Kid Fresh. I had a Jerry curl. I walked around with a cardboard box with the niggas in the street, you know. So, you know, I was always, you know, just living, I guess, a dual life that I was not aware of. Is because in my space, everybody kind of lived a dual life. You know, there were church musicians that played at the club. You know, there were singers of singing the choir that would sing, you know, sometimes, you know, kind of mid-level R&B. So, you know, and I also think that there are different spaces of faith even in the black community. For example, and I know you can attest to this, some people that are raised Pentecostal probably would not have my experiences. I was raised in a Baptist church. Well, in the black community, the Baptist church was always a little bit more liberal. Yeah. I mean, it was always made fun of the deacons, be on the parking lot
smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes.
I witnessed that in real life. Like, we visited the church. And I go outside, you know, and I see somebody, you smell the nicotine.
Yes.
And it's the same dude that was taking up the offering.
Yes. And me and you don't even know each other like that, got the same story, raised in different parts of the country. So you can see how the stories are not just
fabricated.
Yes, they are consistent with the experience of our people. Where if you were raised Pentecostal,